What up? It's a WAFFL podcast. Today we're talking about
Machine Girl.
MG.
Machine goddamn girl.
Hell yeah.
Probably one
Hell
of the,
yeah.
Probably one of
Hell
the best. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Listen up, bitch. This is the Machine Girl, the Ugly Art album review. Greg, I'm not letting you talk anymore. I'm taking control.
All
Death
right,
Grip
I'm sorry.
fanboys, you are on notice.
Yeah, we've been specifically curating some anti-Death Grips memes in celebration of this review. This is very important to all of us.
All right, Death Grips, get out of the way. Machine Girl's in the hot seat now.
Hey, Death Grips, shut the fuck up.
Death Grips is like Machine Girls, but not as good.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you.
All right.
But yeah, so let's just jump into it.
So yeah, we're talking about the Ugly Art. This album came out like 2-3 weeks ago, almost.
Yeah.
Probably.
Not a month ago.
I don't know. Was it 3 weeks? It's probably like two and something. 2 and some change.
Probably 3. I would say 3. 2 weeks sounds a little short.
You're on crack.
But anyway.
Hey, 2 weeks sounds a little short.
Yeah, so let's just get right into this review.
Before we jump into the review, can I just say something really quick? Just like a real quick story time.
If you say something dumb, I'm gonna kill you.
All right. Well, here's what happened. So, I was hanging out with a different friend before we are meeting up to do this, and tell Greg, I'm like, hey, I'm going to the gas station to get a drink, so I'll be there a little later. And so I go in there, I grab the Palm vitamin water, obvi. You gotta stay hydrated. And so I pay for it, I get out to the car. Greg has sent me a message and called me, hey, can you get me something too? As soon as I sit down in the car ready to leave, I'm like, holy fuck, okay. And I'm like, all right, what do you want? And for at least 5 minutes, I get no response from this guy. I call him, I send him at least 6 different messages, nothing. And it's like, he had called me 46 seconds ago. And I'm getting heated. I'm just sitting in my car like, what the fuck? And so he finally gets back to me and he's like, get me a Fiji water. I'm like, all right, I got you. Let me go get it. I go in there. And fucking perfect timing for you, man, because there was this lady at the gas station who was like freaking out over ice cream and how expensive it was at the fucking gas station, and like pulled the clerk away from the counter for like another 5 minutes to like go look at the prices. And the clerk's telling her like, it's gonna be expensive if you want to buy the single cups. If you want to buy a pack, you have to go to the store. And she's just like not having it. It's like, bitch, you're buying ice cream at the gas station.
Yeah,
like,
what do you expect?
What's wrong with you? And yeah, so I had to stand there with no one at the counter for what seemed like an eternity. God. And I'm just like, fucking A.
Yeah,
Greg.
while you were there, like I said to Greg, I was like, what, is the gas station being held up or something?
Yeah, we were like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, I had the vitamin water. I was so ready. I was like riding on cloud 9. I was good to go. And you fucked up the vibe. So I hope that Fiji water tastes good.
I'm sorry, I caught your fade.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my little breakaway before we jump into the album review. I had to get that out there because I'm shaking with rage.
Actually, too, when did we go to? We saw Machine Girl live. Like, it was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Or was it the beginning of this year?
No, it was this year.
It was like April or something.
Yeah, I want to say it was April. I almost went, but I was a pussy ass bitch and I flaked out because I was really tired. I regret it immensely.
Yeah. So Greg and I and a couple of friends of mine, Clifton, shout out Clifton. He will be on the podcast at some point in the near future, and another friend, Chris G.
Yeah, shout out both those dudes. They were cool. They were nice.
Yeah, it was.
I remember I made a joke and they lauged at it, so I felt good about myself.
That's all you have to do to be friends with Greg. He has the lowest standards for friendships. But yeah, so we saw them, and it was like a house show at this place called Merce Mansion. Super fun, real cool spot. Show was high energy.
It was really, I remember it was really it's kind of intimidating at first because I've never been to like I haven't even been to that. I've only been to like 2 shows, like actual shows, and then that was weird because we played at this dude's house, so like, or they played at the dude's house, and then, so it was weird because it was so like tight knit, and it was like it's a really nice like small community. It was weird.
Yeah, like because Clifton and Chris like knew a lot of people that were there and everything, and I kind of felt like an outsider to it because I'd never been to a show like that. All of mine have been at pretty big venues in the cities, but it was a great experience. I would love to go. To more of those. It was like shows.
It was so cool that like I don't even want to go to like a regular venue anymore. Like I don't want to go to a show unless it's like at some person's house now.
Well, my only concern with that though is like I feel like your chances of getting shut down are super high.
Yeah.
And like that would suck. That's what I was worried about.
Plus, there was low key. There was a lot of drugs there too. So
yeah, well, yeah, you're gonna get that at a house show, 100%. No one's checking you like when you're walking in. You're like, "What the fuck is up, bro? Like, let's party."
Did I ever tell you guys that my bandmate was there too? My bandmate in 13 Fingers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's friends with the guys at Tongue Party.
Oh shit!
Really?
Yeah, Tongue Party was sick.
Yeah, Tongue Party was sweet.
I was talking to him on the phone like a week or so after that, and I was telling him about that you guys went and saw Machine Girls. Like, oh shit, I was there too.
No, that's
so that just makes me regret it even more because I would have bumped into my fucking bandmate there. That would have been bonkers.
Who did we see? We saw the first one that played was
they were like a grindcore band.
That was it was Maggot. Yeah, they were
a grindcore. Maggot?
Yeah, they were a grindcore band. They were actually pretty cool. Did a bunch of songs about Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I thought the grindcore band was cool. I'm not like a huge metal fan, but it was cool to get to like experience it in person, you know.
Yeah. And then it was Tongue Party.
Yeah, Tongue Party was.
And then it was Machine Girl, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And then it sucks because we left after Machine Girl, but
yeah,
it would have been cool to see the other people. I didn't know any of the other people there. There was Dahlheimen, I think.
I can't remember names.
Some like that one or something like that, and then
it's like local acts.
Yeah, and then there was another one. I
can imagine that probably went super late.
Yeah, that
because it was pretty late.
There was like 3 more bands that played.
We dipped out, and it was already pretty late when we were leaving.
Yeah, it was like 1 or 12 when we left.
Damn.
So
yeah,
but yeah, I wish I could have saw those other bands, but
yeah, sorry, I'm sure we'll be able to like hit something up like that later.
Hit some licks.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually too, and then I wore my Machine Girl shirt to the show because I'm one of those assholes. And then I actually got to talk to the drummer. His name's like Sean.
Yeah.
And then I talked to him for like 15 minutes outside while we were smoking, and him and then the singer came out. I think his name is Matthew or something. Mm-hmm. But he came out and he was like, I was like, hey, can you guys sign my shirt? And they fucking signed my shirt, and it was so
nice.
Sweet. It was so cool. And then I remember the singer, he kind of groped me a little bit. He touched my my breast when he was signing my shirt. It was really sensual.
How does it make you feel now? Do you feel like there needs to be like a Me Too moment?
Did he take advantage of you?
It was all consensual.
That's good. You communicated with your eyes that everything was going to be all right in that moment. That's great.
Yeah, no, it was super cool though. And then when I was talking to the drummer, he was like, he's like, yeah, we played some songs from our new album, and at that time we didn't, there was no word of it. But now that the album came out, like there's the one song specifically that me and Kaven remember, and a couple other ones kind of sound familiar.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our experience. That was my experience, and it was fucking crazy. It was so fun. I'm really upset at Machine Girl because they're not coming to Minnesota again.
Yeah, my only gripe. It seems like, is that the only state they're not going to?
Yeah, what the
man.
fuck?
I feel like they might have
Minnesota.
Yeah, it's like I feel like they might have.
Fuck that one dude who was outside.
Maybe
they asked me to sign his shirt.
I feel like they maybe had troubles like booking some shit, maybe or something. Because I don't see why they wouldn't come again. Yeah, unless like some fuck shit went down, and we just didn't know about it. But Well, because I think one of those speakers like blew out or something.
Yeah, he was saying that one of their fucking speakers blew out.
Damn.
And like I couldn't
Dude, it
tell,
smelled
but
fucking
it
terrible
smelled
in there
yeah, you could
afterwards.
smell
I
it.
think it was because the speaker blew out.
Someone died.
Everyone clears out and there's like a fucking body laying on like the floor. That'd be the icing on the cake for me. That's how I know I had a fun time. But yeah, so I guess that's like our extent of like Machine Girl like experience prior to
Yeah, there was a lot of cool people there too. It was so weird, like being surrounded, like because we're from a small town.
Yeah.
So like we don't see a lot of people that are like us, and we all kind of dress like differently and shit. From normal like small town hick Timbuktu. But yeah, being in like surrounded by all those people that kind of just looked like us, and we all were like interested in that shit. It was really, really cool.
No, yeah, I really loved it.
That's why I try to go to as many shows as possible.
Yeah, but shows, it's like there's so many people. It's
yeah.
Yeah, like I mean,
like a venue. Yeah, there's so many people, but it was cool because there was a lot of people in that house, but like there wasn't that many people there. There's probably like what, a little under 100 maybe.
I would say you're probably looking at like 60, 70
Yeah,
people.
60, 70.
Maybe like 60, 70 seems like a fucking lot. But I
Yeah,
mean,
100 seems like a lot now that I think about it. But
yeah,
like,
I would say like 50 to 60 probably. Because it's like everyone could fit in the house.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, yeah. Good time.
There's a lot of people out on the porch smoking weed though, so.
Oh yeah. There were some motherfuckers there that like to blaze.
almost ate shit because it had to have been earlier than April because it was icy outside.
Well, we had a pretty long winter.
That's true.
Yeah, I remember because there wasn't snow.
No, but it was cold.
But there was ice.
It was definitely cold outside.
Yeah, and when we were...
Because I only wore a sweatshirt and I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Every time we go out for a cig, it's like, I'm ready to get the fuck back in.
And I remember we were walking... Because we had to smoke in the back, so we were like walking around the fucking house.
There was snow back there.
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, there was.
Yeah, I remember. I forgot that we went around to that side.
Yeah, and then
snow.
I almost ate shit on the ice. It's fucking...
Yeah.
But yeah.
You know, it's tight.
We talked to a couple people, but I didn't really get any names.
Yeah.
There's a couple people I added on Facebook, but I've been too shy or scared to hit them up.
Well, when the time is right.
Yeah, when the time's right, I'll find something to talk about. But
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, let's stop bullshitting.
Yeah, this was like started off as a quick side story, and now we're like 15
no one's
minutes
gonna
in.
no one's gonna give a fuck about this. So yeah, there's some Machine Girl, cool.
Well, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna give a fuck.
There's gonna be that one comment that says skip to.
skip to 1437 for the review.
All right. Well, first track. Let's just get into this. How are we gonna do this shit? Are we just gonna go track by track every album we do?
I think track by track's the best way to do it. I think just like covering everything, because I mean we can get pretty extensive with three of us going at it, rather than just like, because what we did last time, we just talked track by track and then rounded off with, like, talking about the whole
but like
album.
You're the Snitch was a pretty small album. They only had like what, 13 songs.
Yeah.
This has like what, 20.
Yeah, but I mean some of them are like little interlude tracks and stuff too.
Yeah, that's true. What's the runtime on this album? It's pretty long.
53 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hefty bitch. You gotta get the strap.
Well, one thing I want to say is that this does not sound like any of other Machine Girls releases, you know?
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that. Like, I think you're still getting what you enjoy from Machine Girl.
Exactly, yeah.
But
this is a completely, like, different beast, you know?
Yeah, I think earlier, when the album came out, Greg described it as, like, very, like, aggressive and lo-fi, and I think that's a nice way to
it's a lot more lo-fi and, like, noisy than their other albums.
Yeah, well, I think the noise element has always kind of been there, but I think it's been more, like, on the mixing rather than the sounds. Because,
Because I'm Young and Arrogant, that one there was a lot of noise in that. Yeah, but that was more electronic based.
Yeah.
This one sounds.
They specifically
more,
made
way
noisy
more,
synths.
Yeah,
and
this
shit
sounds
like
way
that.
more punk.
Yeah, I want to call it like synth punk.
Maybe like new wave synth punk.
Yeah.
Noise.
But,
it's noise punk, guys.
Electronic noise punk.
It's a happy hardcore. it's a happy hardcore album. It's a 53-minute happy hardcore album from your favorite EDM duo, Machine Girl.
You guys like Atari Teenage Riot?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
It does sound a lot like that. Yeah. That would just be electronic hardcore.
Yeah.
Are they like a group or?
I showed you them before. That
Kevin, I think you'd really like them actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of something you have to get into, like an acquired taste, but like, because at first it's like really abrasive because it's not just like punk. It's technically called electronic hardcore, which I guess that would probably be the best name for this Machine Girl album, but because it's so like abrasive and shit.
Yeah, well, and like
It's really hard to get into at first.
So much of it just seems like the drums are just like fucking blast beats.
Yeah.
Just my god, it's like it doesn't give you like a moment to breathe. I mean, there are slower tracks on it.
Like for this album, I think even because this album is so much different, I think even people like if you showed them some shit from like Wolf Girl, and then you showed them some shit from this album, they might not like this, just because Machine Girl still. It's really different.
That was Clifton's concern because he didn't know the new album dropped, and I told him.
Oh, really?
I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, you got to check it out. It's super good. And he loves Wolf Girl. He's like, is it like Wolf Girl? And I was like, you can't go into it wanting a Wolf Girl. I was like, you're not gonna get it.
It's not Wolf Girl 2.
Yeah,
No.
But he loves it. His whole thing, he's like, he wanted the vocals to like sound like Wolf Girl, and
Wolf Girl doesn't have any vocals.
Well, there's like sampled vocals, but there's not like a legit vocalist.
Yeah.
well, I don't know, maybe I'm fucked up, but something along those lines. He was like concerned about like how the vocals would sound, and he ended up really, really enjoying it. So,
Fuck, we should have had Clifton on for this.
that would have been wild. Let's just stop. Let's just wait for Cliff.
Call him up. Tell him
Via
to come here.
Skype.
let's phone him in. No,
I don't even know who that is, but
No, yeah, he's the dude who drove us there. He's one of Kaven's friends. I think he's really cool, actually.
Yeah, no. Shout out Clifton. I'm sure he's gonna listen to this. So. Shout out Clay PNG.
Yeah,
we love you.
Leak some new songs. Stoned.
The new songs are coming very soon.
I remember when
they're basically fucking done.
I remember when I heard Stoned on his SoundCloud, and then I heard that you guys were redoing it, and I was like, oh shit! Like, it was already really good, so I was like super excited to see what you guys are gonna do.
After this, I can show you guys the songs. Like I said, they're basically done. But yeah, so yeah, let's just fucking get into the review.
Let's get into this.
Track 1.
I got the tracks right here.
Okay.
This is Your Face on Dogs.
I knew that. You didn't have to.
Well,
make me seem
okay,
like an
sorry.
I know why.
I knew.
I'm one of those YouTube listeners, so I actually don't know a lot of the names of the songs. I just like listen to the whole thing.
You just look at pictures, you illiterate.
Yeah, I associate it with pictures.
The internet is one big picture book to Greg. This looks cool.
Life's not a comic book, asshole.
Yeah, This Is Your Face on Dogs. Fantastic opener to the album.
It's such a good opener.
Like, I think it sets the tone for like
it's like
your
the mission
first
statement.
like 10 minutes of the album is just like kicked off perfectly.
It just like kicks you right in the balls in the beginning. There's that that intro where it's like then
everything just like fucking blast beat drums, punchy fucking snares. Like
hell yeah.
It's like they're slapping you in the face.
They're giving you the reach around.
They're giving you the reach around.
Giving you the old 1-2.
Yo, that dog's giving me a reach around, and I love it. Yeah, shout out dogs giving reach arounds. You know my number.
I hate to compare them to Death Grips, but I think that this is Well, just because our last video was about, or our first video was on, Death Grips, so I think out of the whole album, this is probably the most Death Gripsy song.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like, if you're gonna show this to someone that was like Baby's first experimental music, and they really like Death Grips, you'd show them this song, and they'd be like, "Oh, this is cool."
Really, I don't know. I feel like the next song is more.
No.
You don't think the next song could be so Death Grips?
No. This one is way more. That synth that comes in sounds super Death Grips.
I'm not denying that it sounds Death Grips. I'm just saying there might be some that maybe sound more Death
Machine
Grips.
Girl's gonna hate us after this album. We're just comparing the Death Grips right off the bat.
Machine Girl's gonna dox us.
That's the thing. Experimental artists hate being compared to Death Grips.
Yeah.
You see that all the time.
Death Grips are like the gold standard,
Right, everyone's like,
you
make music like Death Grips.
like Death Grips, right?
just this song. I'm only comparing this one to them, and then this is the only one that sounds like that. And then I'm not.
Fuck it. This sounds like a Death Grips B-side. The whole thing.
What is this? Some kind of Death Grips demo?
And then I'm not going to talk about Death Grips anymore. For the rest
new
of this
rule for the
album.
podcast: we will no longer.
You know what I should do? I'm gonna go in and bleep every time we've said Death Grips.
No one's even know what we're talking about.
That's gonna
No,
make
they'll
it.
still know because of who they are. Because of who else would we compare them to?
Yeah, that's gonna.
This has turned into an anti-Death Grips podcast.
We reviewed them and now we hate them.
Supplied by my 2 anti-Death Grips memes I made.
It's turned my whole world upside down. I am not a fan of Death Grips anymore.
But yeah, I think that this song is really good. Yeah, it's a really good opener.
Yeah, I think
It's pretty memorable.
Sorry, I'm not trying to talk over.
Another thing I want to say about this whole album is
And the synths are pretty wild on this. If I'm being honest.
a lot of the songs have they do have unique qualities where it's like, oh yeah, this is this song, but there's certain parts of some songs where they kind of sound it kind of sounds a little like washed together. Like if you don't listen to this multiple times, you're not going to be able to like pick it up. It might kind of sound like a one big song or something. But I mean, it's electronic music.
Well, I think that's kind of the thing with Machine Girl. Like, when you first introduced me to them, I was like, okay, this is cool. But, like, it took a while for Machine Girl to click for me. Where I was like, okay, like, yeah, this shit fucking hits more than, like, I was, like, thinking before. So I think that's kind of, like, carries true. Like, even when you still listen, you have to... You have to be engaged in a Machine Girl album.
But I feel like...
then you get used to it, then it's... obviously.
But I feel like that's kind of just like an all-around thing that kind of happens with every album, unless you're doing like some kind of fucking pop album.
Yeah, something
where
that's,
all the songs are like
appealing.
super unique.
Nobody has to like
everything is a single.
Nobody has to get like accustomed to a fucking Post Malone album. When I first heard Better Now, I just like didn't know how to feel about it. It was so weird.
Dude, the fucking guys I work with, they put I hear that song so many times at work. It's so annoying.
Greg's about to get
probably think that you were better now.
Greg's about to get the strap on his coworker.
Shout out to the Muddy Cow.
I'm gonna hire some goons to fucking blow up the restaurant I work at.
Man, that's
Where's ISIS when you need them?
Yo, okay, yeah, you just reminded me. I saw a fucking hilarious tweet today. I can't fucking pull it up because I'm recording, but I'll try to remember. It was an old Lil Uzi Vert tweet from 2014, and he was like, man, these Islamic terrorist dudes really be throwing. They the only ones that be pulling up for no reason. It was something like that. Oh my god, it was so good.
That's so crazy. Like, you look like at tweets of rappers like before they blew up. They're just saying some crazy shit.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, when you have nothing to lose on Twitter,
exactly.
That's what I love about
Like, look
it right
at Tyler
now.
the Creator. Like, his fucking tweets like before Goblin or like before Wolf. They're fucking wild.
How is cyberbullying?
Oh,
even
that's
real?
like the most iconic one.
Like, just look away from the screen.
Like, close your eyes. Ha 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 ha.
My god, yeah. Fuck. But yeah,
anyway.
I had to jump off for that. That was an important thing that happened to me today.
But yeah, sorry, Machine Girl. We gotta. Even though we love you, we gotta do it to you.
We're only doing it because we like the album so damn much. We're not doing it because we hate the album. I don't think we'll ever review an album where we just have like awful
only bad things to say.
Unless an artist we love puts out like a shit album.
We should review that Corey Feldman album.
That's washed. Needle drop, put him in a coffin. There's nothing else to say about it. That dude reviewed that shit for like 45 minutes. It's a fucking movie. And he's banned from all Corey Feldman shows.
For real?
Yeah,
oh my god.
That's a real thing. He can't go see him live.
He really fucked himself with that one.
His claim is that that's like on the same level as the Disaster Artist.
Oh my god.
What's
like
that?
so
Or like the Tommy Wiseau deal.
Yeah, like it's so
yeah.
bad it's good.
Yeah. Not Disaster Artist. What the fuck is that movie called?
No, that's the Room, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
it's on
Room,
the same level as The Room. The Disaster Artist is the Seth Rogen.
The remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, the remake. Yeah.
But yeah, that shit's crazy. But yeah, let's jump into
Let's keep
second track.
Let's keep going.
Kill Screen.
No,
Second track.
a song called Clive Barker.
Yeah.
Oh,
song
whoops.
called
I was a little ahead in my notes.
This is
That's all right.
This is the fucking song, dude. This is the one where I heard it, and then I was like, dude, this is that song they played at their show, and just like everybody lost their shit.
I
Like,
knew right away.
this song is so good and like so memorable.
This is my favorite song on the album, hands down.
I think I'm gonna have to say that too.
Like nothing comes. I mean, all the songs are good, but this one is like I can't stop listening to it. I listen to it every single day.
Yeah,
That like
fucking crazy.
the descending like bass, how it just like every drum hit just like reignites it. The energy's unmatched, and then you just got like
Definitely.
these like speed chord drums following
Yeah,
after,
it's
and like the crazy
ridiculous.
synth arpeggios like building up into it again. Because you do get quite a long break in the middle of that track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a little drum and bass interlude, and like I like the chanting in the beginning. I haven't looked up the lyrics to this album at all.
I really
I looked
we
up,
should
I looked
try
up
to
the
do.
lyrics, boys. They're talking some real shit on these
really?
songs.
Oh, yeah. How the fuck are we gonna do an album review and not know the lyrics?
I prepared. I was like,
I didn't prepare. This was kind of
I
on
knew
the
you
spot.
guys weren't going to.
Oh my God.
I knew someone had to
Cave
step
has
up.
to go the extra mile and read the lyrics.
How are we gonna get better at this, guys, if we don't fucking try?
Should we take a little break and read the lyrics quick?
You don't gotta tell them that.
I mean, just cut this out.
I mean, you guys got phones. If you want to like pull shit up while we're talking, there's nothing stopping.
Yeah.
I know on this song specifically, if I remember correctly, the lyrical content is very like, I don't know, like mental conflict type of stuff. But I don't know. I mean, Machine Girl definitely, like on all their songs, they have shit to say. It's definitely, it's hard to hear because of how just experimental the music is. You know,
Because it's so noisy and abrasive, yeah, it's hard to pick up the lyrics, but
yeah. But I think the lyrical content on this album is really good. I think it when you know what they're saying, it adds so much to the album. Because yeah, the songs are like crazy and fun to listen to, but yeah, I think the lyrics is just like, okay, all right, I'm here for this.
I need Christ. I need therapy. All the lust and the sodomy. Damn. This is some sick shit.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. That's something I think gets like overlooked a lot in like experimental artists, or gets like written off. You know, is like, oh, like I can't understand what they're saying, so it's just whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like the voice is almost just more of an instrument in the song. Because, like, you're not going to listen to it and be like, oh, I can sing along to it.
Yeah.
No, like, it doesn't happen. If you can learn the lyrics to a Machine Girl song just off of listening to it, kudos to you.
You're more of an elite listener than we are.
I just like to imagine some dude with, like some dude with, like, perfect hearing, wearing hearing aids, like, listening to it just to pick up every single fucking thing, like...
I gotta pick up every vibration.
He's got hearing aids, and then he's got that fucking, like, weird megaphone shit that,
Like, goes
in your
out?
ear. Yeah, he's, like, holding that in.
Sorry, I'm a true patrician.
You'd probably blow
He,
your
like-
fucking eardrum doing that.
He looks at all of the... He, like, opens up the song file and... Audacity or something and looks at the sound waves.
Studying the sound waves.
He's like enhancing, just like zooming in on them.
he's just definitely
A 1 in 5/16 grid view of the fucking sound
He can
waves.
fucking read it like it's reading a book. You can tell what the sounds are just by the sound waves.
Beautiful. This is art.
Could you imagine being a deaf person and like being able to do that? Like you could hear the song in your head from looking at the sound wave.
Oh my god. We're reaching like some next level shit right now.
It'd be impossible to tell pitch. You would have no
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
clue.
no.
You could maybe tell like sound waves and isolated parts. I can kind of do that, depending on what it is. But
yeah, this song is fucking golden. This is
oh yeah, a song called Clive Barker.
this is such a good song, dude.
Fantastic. Love it. I love it. I love it.
Shout out to Kanye West and Lil Pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're such a
Fucking girl.
song called Clive Barker. I love it.
You're such a fucking girl machinist. Yeah.
But yeah, this. I mean, what else can we say?
Yeah,
Am I
we're
right?
trying to force shit out at this point. We said everything we wanted to say.
This is a damn good
So yeah,
song.
we all like the song, right?
It's good. Next.
Yeah, so the Russian hard bass ripoff Kill Screen.
Yeah, the
Track 3.
There's the third song. Yeah.
I think this is one of the tracks that really reminds me of Wolf Girl. Like there's definite Wolf Girl influence.
Kind of like nostalgic, like
Yeah.
opening sense.
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's definitely like a very much so a Wolf Girl cut, like esque, you know.
Yeah.
I love how like boxy those synths sound, like hitting on the snares when it breaks down too. I think that sounds fantastic.
This is actually one of this song is probably a little bit lower on my list.
Yeah, I'd say this is mid tier for me.
Yeah, out of the album.
I mean, not saying it's a shit song. Like,
No, it's still a good song,
Yeah.
but it's on the lower end for me.
Yeah.
Of this whole album.
Hey, every Machine Girl song is beautiful, baby. None of them are bad to me. I love them all the same. Yeah, I love all the Machine Girl songs. I would never do anything to hurt them. I bring them flowers on a rainy day. I give them a kiss on their neck.
Ask them for consent.
And then I would hate fuck them.
And I spit on them.
Yeah, no, I love the song. I love how it like builds throughout like the whole deal and kind of
Yeah,
comes into that
definitely.
real like hard 4x4 ending. I really enjoy it. This is in mid tier for me, guys. So I don't know what the fuck you're on. So.
Well then.
I don't know.
I love the whole like first bit of the album, like those first like 5-6 tracks. I think are.
I don't know. I don't really like the synth on this song. It's
This
I
seems
think
like
I think during the course of the song when it plays with the like hard more, the more live, like drum shit.
Mm-hmm.
When it gets a little bit more hardcore, I think it kind of just clashes a little bit too much, and
you act like Machine Girl doesn't do that all the time.
it like escalates. It's like
yeah, but like still, I don't know. I just don't like the synth pattern on this. That's pretty much my only gripe, though. I don't think it's poorly produced or anything. I think it's all really good, but
Who asked you?
I just sorry.
Where did
I have
you
a
get
PhD.
off?
I have a PhD in sound engineering. All right.
I have a PhD in reviewing Machine Girl projects. So
Just-
fuck you.
Just kidding. School's for chumps.
School's for chumps. I'm a Machine Girl stan now.
School sucks. This meme was made by Machine Girl Gang.
Can you please make that?
I could probably make that
just
right
like
now.
find a picture of a school on fire. Like,
I'll write it
sucks.
down. I'll write it down.
I have
Then just use the wolf girl picture.
Yeah. School sucks. I'd rather be listening to Machine Girl. This meme was made by Machine Girl Gang.
Just do school sucks. Just keep it super ambiguous.
Okay.
It's made by because
or that fucking Wolverine meme when he's looking at the picture,
Oh yeah.
picture of the wolf girl album.
dude, I've been posting all those on Twitter, and
How are they doing?
Clifton fucking lost it when I sent them to him. They're getting
what was
some
that?
interaction. I think Machine Girl's still kind of niche.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone's gonna get it, but there are
Yeah.
definitely people out there that think it's funny.
Fucking that one meme you made the other day was Papa made burgers for the grandkids. I'm the only one who shut up and punched him until he had a heart attack.
Oh my god, that was you like came out of nowhere with that. Like
Dude, I was at work. We were like pouring fucking concrete all day, and I don't know. I was just thinking of random shit, and I was like, that'd actually be really funny to make that fucking meme. And I think about that all the time, but I never follow through. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got Snapchat. I can cut shit up to make a meme.
No one's gonna know what we're talking about, so
should probably just cut this little
at
tangent
the
out.
end of the video, you're gonna have to just check out all of our plugs and look at our
Yeah.
Twitter and Facebook, and you can see all Kaven's shit posting.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you. Hey, we're gonna. Shut up. We're gonna.
People are gonna come here for this fucking Ugly Art album review.
Dude, they're just
Who the
gonna
fuck
get.
are these guys?
They're gonna get a fucking shit fest of a podcast. Yeah, but we're gonna hit. We're gonna hit you with the socials at the end of this.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Bring us into this next song, Zach.
All right. This song is Status. I think the opening is just classic breakcore, you
It's
know.
fucking crazy. Yeah. Breakcore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say breakcore.
Yeah, there's a little breakcore influence.
What would you call it?
Oh
Yeah.
my god! How many times are we gonna
Oh
go
my
over
God.
this?
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Greg is the breakcore elitist. Don't label anything as breakcore without getting
Just-
his fucking approval on it.
Just because something has a breakbeat doesn't mean it's breakcore.
What do you think of me saying there's a mindless self-indulgence kind of vibe?
I would agree with that. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that the other day too. Like comparing this to other artists.
Yeah.
This sounds a lot like Mindless Self-Indulgence. Yeah. But then I actually went and listened because I was like, damn, I haven't listened to them since like high school. So then I went and listened to that and I was like, man, this hasn't aged very well.
I mean, they're...
Yeah, dude, when you showed me Mindless Self-Indulgence, because I didn't listen to them in high school, but I was like, ooh, this sounds pretty dated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dated for sure. Like,
But they must have been a fucking weird band.
I saw them
the
live,
time.
actually. They
They're
were
still
fucking
pretty
crazy.
weird. Like,
yeah.
the music is still really weird.
They
for
still
me.
making
Yeah.
stuff?
No,
Well, I think they're broken up.
I don't know if dated's the right word, but like even nowadays listening to that stuff, it's still weird because it's not really anything like it.
Yeah. Like, specifically, I think,
suppose, yeah, you can't really
Yeah.
timestamp it. Like,
Yeah.
like, the album, I think it's called, like, I don't remember what it's
The
called.
zombie one?
Yeah, like Frankenstein Girls Are Hot or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
That album is just pure insanity.
That album's crazy, yeah. But
do you think we could just, like,
bitches
be on
love me
record
'cause
as
they know
saying,
that I
like,
can rhyme.
MSI was doing lots of coke?
Yeah,
Does it sound like
they,
a
they,
Coke
they had
album?
to be on something because
They're
they're
fucking
fucking
crazy.
nuts. I saw them in like 2014. Me and two friends of mine, we went and saw them there, and it was fucking crazy. And that was the first time I've had this happen to me multiple times, but it's when I got stranded in Minneapolis.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I remember that show vividly. But yeah, and also I met like, it was so crazy. I mean, you think, MSI, they're big.
They're pretty big.
Yeah, but at the end of the show, they went on the floor and they're like shaking people's hands and stuff. And I got a selfie with the bassist, Lindsay, and she signed my pants that I don't have anymore. I lost, but...
Sick.
That's tight though.
But yeah.
But yeah, I do really agree with the this sounds... it's very comparable to MSI. I fucking... This is another one of my favorite songs off this album. It's so fucking, like, hardcore, like, punchy, like, so fucking heavy.
This is one of the more uppers, like, intensity-wise.
This sounds like, if you see, like, watch those... I don't know what the name of that style of music is, but, like, those fucking, like, anime videos where it's, like, those cars drifting around corners and it's
like synthwave.
I want to say it gives me like Wolf Girl on crack.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
It's like Wolf Girl 2.0. Like you just jacked it the fuck up.
You're listening to Machine Girl. You're listening to Wolf Girl on YouTube. And you go to the playback speed, and you go to...
you go past the 2 times, and there's like a nitro speed. You just like hit that, and that's the song you get.
Yeah, I really love this song, and then the fucking... I'm kind of a stickler on the fucking transitions and songs, but like the fucking end of the song when it has that weird breakdown. It sounds so sick. It sounds like a fucking like Doom soundtrack or something. It sounds so cool.
Hell yeah.
But I really like this song. This is like top 3 songs on this album.
100%.
Yeah, like the vocals are trance-like, and they go along well with like the synth and drum tempo. As the shit's going along faster.
So the next one, First 5 Years of Life. This is a little kind of like interlude cut. It's very like choppy, almost like glitch cuts.
I don't know what it is
like
about.
the synths.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about fucking chopped, like fucking sounds, but I love it.
Really? I thought you were gonna go into negative direction.
No, I love it. So
No,
I normally get interludes. Normally piss me off in albums, but this is like hell yeah.
It's an interesting interlude. A lot of interludes are like super boring, but it's like a nice little beat. It's kind of like I don't know if the real ones are gonna remember how big of a boner I had for that Death Grips one. I forget what the fuck it's called, but
Off You're the Snitch.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the one where they had a video for it and then they took the video down?
No, it was that little transitional beat before the end.
Was it Little Richard?
No, what the fuck was it called?
Hey, what the hell's the golden rule, guys?
Oh yeah, whoops.
No more talking about Death Grips.
I'll bleep it out. I was making a parallel. All right,
God damn it.
Chill out. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this song.
Hey.
Fuck Machine Girl.
Hey. No.
I spit on Machine Girl.
I mean, my take on
Not
it...
in a hot way, but...
My take on it was, I could take it or leave it. I'm not that big of a, like interludes like that either. Mm-hmm. But I don't know,
I think it's nice, though.
I mean, it's an interlude. You can't say much about interludes.
Yeah. No, I'm going to say a lot about it right now, and you're all going to have to listen to me.
We're going to spend the most time talking about the fucking interlude.
No. Here's the
seconds.
thing. Here's the thing. Yeah, a lot of albums, the interludes are worthless for the most part. But I like it in this album because it's so high energy and so aggressive and in your face that these interludes give you a nice break. And that's like what an interlude should do. Like if you have like a good skit on a rap album, gives you a break. It can be like comedic relief or something. On this record, it gives you a break between like, holy fuck, this is so much hitting me.
And interludes, it's very easy to like kind of drop the ball and like bring the energy way up in your songs,
just
and then
cut off the consistency.
The interlude like drops all that energy, and then you try to get back into another song, and it's like
if you're working on an album,
but
as
this
like
just holds it right there
as like a full project. You want your interludes to kind of like, because you want to assume the listener's going to listen to the thing front to back at some point. So it's like the interlude's supposed to kind of like bring you down a little bit. It's like a little like intermission,
breather,
and then
like
you
a little breath.
come back in, and then Machine Girl's going to hit you with a few more tracks of just like, oh goddamn. So that's what I had to say about it. I wanted to get that out at some point. What's up, guys? This is the WAFFL Podcast. My name is Cave. I'm here with Greg and Zach, and we're reviewing The Ugly Art by Machine Girl, and we're talking about the track Necro Culture Vulture. I fucking love this song. Super aggressive cut. Very, like, I would put it in the same lane as, like, a song called Clive Barker. It's just fucking mental. I love the distorted SoundCloud rapper bass on it. I love all the synths. I love, like, the kind of halftime break with the vocals. You can actually understand what he's saying. Well, I mean, it's Necro Culture Vulture, but it gives it a nice little, like, sing-along aspect, you know, just off of, like, a listen.
I think this is one of the noisiest songs on the whole album. It sounds...
Yeah.
Have you
It
listened to the
sounds
whole
so great, like... like
No, I'm just kidding.
the really wobbly like synth in the fucking song is like, it sounds so noisy.
Yeah, this is like one of the most extreme like vocal performances too. Like, he just fucking goes in. You can like, you can like hear his throat shredding as he's screaming.
Right. No, yeah, I mean, a lot of
Someone
shouting,
get this man some Vicks.
Yeah, we're starting a GoFundMe to get some vapor rub.
We're starting a GoFundMe to get some vapor rub for the Machine Girl vocalist.
You still have the envelope they mailed you the shirt in? We can just send it there.
Yeah, I kept the address.
And then when they get back from tour, they'll just come to like a bunch of fucking vapor rub.
Must spend those
This
waffle
podcast is sponsored
and then just like
Rub.
write it like you're British, like. Here's some Vicks, mate. Cheers. Greg with like a heart.
Good on you, Machine Girl.
Or like some black metal goon. Here's some Vic Hales.
Cult. Machine Girl is true cult.
I don't know what the fuck that means. But anyways,
Because you're a poser.
yeah. Well, I've never fronted like I'm a metalhead. I don't listen to it.
I also really enjoy how Machine Girl, like the singer, he wears corpse paint.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wears corpse paint for all of his shows.
That's sick.
I don't understand the purpose. I also don't understand the purpose of him wearing a sailor anime girl outfit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's wearing.
But it's still
cool.
very entertaining, and it inspires me to be more comfortable with my gender. And break gender roles.
Break gender roles.
We're knocking down gender roles. One skirt at a time.
I'm building up gender roles. You're a dude, you want to wear a dress? Fuck you fucking weirdo. Get away from me, and I don't want my kids anywhere near you. You want to be comfortable with yourself? You want to feel cool in your own body? You want to just like feel free and liberated? Fuck you. You need to conform, or I'll come to your house and fucking cut your goddamn head off.
You either dress like a man, or I'll beat you like a man.
That was the mic drop.
Holy
Throw a mic drop sound.
I'm putting a gunshot in after that. That's heavy. Or I'll put like an air horn or something.
That's gonna be like the new alt-right slogan.
Machine Girl, I'm gonna hire some Trump supporters to come fucking beat you up.
Some alt-right goons.
Yeah, he's wearing a dress. What a Sally. Get him, boys.
What a fucking ninny. No,
they're gonna strangle him with their "Make America Great Again" hats.
That's dead meme.
Dead meme.
Dead meme.
Nice.
Dead meme.
Dead meme. Wow.
Dead meme. I gotta bleep that out.
The WAFFL Podcast is not politically correct. I am sorry.
It's not politically correct, but I'm bleeping the words because I'm not gonna deal with some bullshit going down because I left the podcast.
All right, I'll say it then, but don't bleep me or I'll freaking...
I'll bleep you.
Why?
I'm
I'll
not-
unbelieve. I'll just after editing, I'll just say and record it in.
Just
No.
like the first second.
I'm
Welcome to the Welcome to the Waffle Podcast.
no, there's no way. I'll be posting.
Why?
Yes.
It's like beyond being. It's like classic. It's
Is
like
it?
it's like so basic of an insult towards being gay or being homosexual that it's like, come on, like it's not even, it's barely even an insult.
Yeah, kind of like queer. Like queer isn't really an insult anymore either.
Look, I'm bleeping shit.
Oh my
regardless.
god.
I remember.
I think- okay.
well, don't bleep queer because
I think the bleeps add so much more
I-
to
yeah,
the
but there's,
podcast.
yeah, but if you bleep it every time you say it, then it'll be just like beep beep, and it's kind of annoying. But
No, it's funny because you like don't know what they're saying. I think bleeps are fucking.
Speaking
hilarious.
of queer, I remember when I was a kid, there in the Nightmare Before Christmas, and one of the songs when he goes to like the Santa world, the Christmas world, in this song he's singing, he says queer, in like the traditional sense of the word, and I was like, what the, like I didn't know that. I was so young that I didn't know that that's what like that actually meant. So I was like, well, why did he just call those guys gay?
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Yeah, so that's like our whole summary
Yeah,
of
speaking
Necro
of-
Culture Vulture.
Speaking of gay, let's get back into this Machine Girl.
God, we're like, how did we get off on a tangent about whether or not it's okay to say fucking?
we're unpredictable.
So this song, next song, congratulations. I really do enjoy this song. It makes me feel happy.
I really do enjoy this song. It makes me
I fucking hate you. I love how like how different of a tone it has from the rest
Yeah.
of the songs. It sounds so like
This is more dancey.
It sounds so bouncy.
Yeah.
Like it just makes you want to like fucking move.
To do another,
Sounds like a straight EDM cut.
yeah, to do another, like influence wise, I could see this on the Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this one, and then there's another song specifically that I think would sound more like that. But yeah, this song, I think it does have more of like a kind of like bouncy,
Yeah, like just having a good time.
funky feel. Yeah,
This
yeah.
sounds like an acid trip at a carnival with like the synths and stuff, like just how that pitched and everything. Like that's how I picture it in my head, and then like that weird halftime break. like-
Yeah. Then there's like, what, and it goes right back in. It's
Yo.
fucking sick.
but yeah, it's definitely like a head bobbing track.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Really earwormy.
Oh yeah, this was like one of the ones. The first time I heard it, I was like, kind of like,
Damn.
what the fuck? But the second time I heard it, I couldn't get it out of my head.
Definitely.
Because I was just like, I was listening to all the aggressive cuts right away, and I was like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. And then this one came on, I was like,
Man.
man, this is fucking dumb. No, but the second time I listened, I had melody in my head all day. Very addicting song.
yeah.
And like, just to kind of like speak on like just like terms of the album, this is like easily their catchiest album. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so many like
Catchiest?
Well,
I don't know if I would
okay,
say
well,
that.
Wolf Girl had its
Well-
moments.
I would say Wolf Girl is probably the catchiest.
for me, this is the catchiest.
I have to go on Cave's side.
Well, I don't give a fuck about you.
Well, it looks like you're outnumbered, buddy. So you're off the
Yeah,
podcast.
but I'm more intelligent than both of you put
Oh,
together.
yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah,
So-
Greg told me he's gonna morph into the meme of the dude where his brain is the chair.
That's just Greg.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. But yeah, I mean, I love the song.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a very unique song. It's very different from all the other ones, and it's different in a good way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It doesn't like take away too much.
It's one of the highlights. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you're getting all these like lo-fi aggressive cuts, it's nice to get like something to kind of break that.
Mm-hmm. As if the whole thing was just noise, it would get really old.
Oh
really
yeah,
fast.
yep.
All right, Roach on Dope. Like Greg is explaining right now, it's definitely one of the most distorted songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
I put it It's like a distorted mutant giant cyclops ravaging a small village.
That's a nice way to
Small
put it.
village, I would say like just fucking town, like a city, just stomping on everything.
I've never thought of it in that light, but that's definitely like it's definitely like that's a fucking attack of a song.
That's such
like,
a weird way to fucking explain it, but yeah, that is.
it makes a lot.
I
of
never
sense.
would have thought about that, but yeah.
And there's like a variety of vocal styles. There's screams.
Yeah, he does like
and there's spoken
pitches.
word. Yeah.
It sounds like he up
Like I feel
pitches.
like I can't remember if it's like it's a blood bath.
Yeah.
Or like if that's
Blood
what he
trap.
said. Is it a blood trap?
I don't know. I
Oh,
can't.
yeah, I was about to say, you and I didn't even read the lyrics.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Oh, what if instead of bleeps you did
Over all the bad words. Over
Yeah.
death grips. Sounds a lot like.
Anyway, Cave,
Machine-
what
or just
did
sample-
you want to say?
Oh, you know what would be cool actually if you instead of doing bleeps, if you did that Machine Girl, that electronic cut he does of the
the little vocal sample?
We could do that.
that might get a little old fast.
Oh yeah. The bleeps are just like they're short and sweet. Like
They're classic.
Yeah, so Roach on Dope. So the first thing I want to talk about, and this is like throughout the whole project, the use of like kind of the horrorcore samples throughout the album. I
Yeah.
really enjoy. I think it adds to just the aggressiveness on the album, and obviously
Horrorcore. Now you're gonna start comparing them to ICP or what?
no. If you like ICP, you're actually a no bleeps. But like how this track starts off with like I'm gonna shoot myself in the head, and then it just kicks in. It's like fuck, I'm ready to go. I love just like the thick distorted bass on here, just like jumping up and down in pitch with the drum hits. Yeah, dude, just fucking like
It
makes you just want to go crazy. Yeah, I love just how aggressive it is, how fast it gets.
it's very heavy. Yeah.
There's one specific point in the song that I really fucking love. It's towards the beginning where you get the chorus for a little bit, and there's like this weird little like break where it's like a drum hit with like some ascending like pitched up vocals. God, I could put that on a loop. It's like for half a second, but I could listen to that shit all day. I love that. It's my favorite part of the song. So Machine Girl, if you're listening, thank you for putting that in there. It makes the song for me. I really appreciate it a lot. And maybe that's just me being a producer, but fucking my god. Great fucking song. Definitely. I had to put this, Necro Culture Vulture, and a song called Clive Barker in my top 3, so...
Man, you already got your top 3
Yeah,
out?
no, those are my top 3. I love them.
Fuck the rest of the album. We're not,
Hey,
we're not gonna review it anymore.
After this song, just turn the fucking radio
I
off.
love the whole album, but I really love the aggressive cuts, and those are like, to me, those are my 3 favorite songs.
Yeah, I think this song... the song before this was the really bouncy one, right?
Yeah.
I think this song, I think it carries a lot of that energy from like the previous like really bouncy song, where it kind of just makes you want to dance and move, but like it sounds way different. It kind of goes back into that noisy sound. So I think.
Well, towards the end, it kind of gets more of like a head bobbing vibe to it as well.
I think just overall throughout this, another thing about the whole album is the motion of like the energy is executed like perfectly. Like it doesn't ever take like a super hard turn or anything. It always kind of carries out through in waves, and it sounds really nice.
it's great to listen to like front to back.
Yeah. It's super nice.
Like, don't get me wrong, you can like skip around to like your favorite songs or whatever, but as like just a complete listen, not a lot of albums do it super well, but this one definitely does. You can tell that they put a lot of thought into like putting this together. What's up, ladies? The next song is called Psycho Signal Jammer, following Roach on Dope. Yeah, it's a great song. I love it. I mean, all the songs are great. I don't know why I keep saying that, but yeah, I love the speedy drums on this song. I don't know. I think it's good. I mean, I don't have too much to say about it. I guess
it's good, but it's one of the least interesting songs.
Yeah, it kind of lulls out a little bit, but
like compared like to the other shit we've been listening to, you know, it's not as like crazy. It's just kind of, it stays in one lane. And
yeah, I think the only thing you can really notice on this album or on this fucking song is about the album is it's all the drums are like live. It's, you know, it's
yeah,
where like as their other albums, it's, you know, it's all electronic shit, but I feel like this song is like, it's super noticeable
With
that,
the live
that it's a
drumming
live
aspect?
it's a live
Yeah.
that the live drumming
Live
is there.
kit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to kind of agree that it's probably the most uninteresting song in the album, but that's the only thing I can really say about it, is that I think that aspect is very noticeable.
yeah, that's my take on it too. Just like, it's not a bad song. It's just like I said, compared to some of the other wild shit we've just been exposed to, it's not really that high on the crazy meter. Like, it's crazy, but it's just like, it doesn't throw, like, it doesn't really pull its punches, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, this next song, loop version. This is kind of where you notice, I think this is the only part where it, out of the whole album, this is probably the lowest point.
Yeah.
This song and the last song, it kind of dips down a little bit. But I mean, it's like the halfway point, so maybe it's just a little break in between the albums, or in between the album. But the song is a little repetitive, I think.
Yeah.
And not in like an entirely good way. It does sound really dreamy and stuff, and I'm not a huge fan of that kind of shit. And Cave Boy over here is...
Yeah.
I love
fucking
dreamy shit too, yeah.
Dreamy shit, that's my shit. I really enjoy the like real soothing sense on the song.
It sounds like elevator music with a fucking break beat over it.
Look, you're talking to a guy. You're talking to a guy here that loves Beach House. Okay.
Yeah, he won't fucking stop talking about Beach House.
And
now.
I love this song too. It's kind of just like a shorter, I don't know how to say an interlude, because it is right in the 2-minute mark.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a long ass.
it's just a nice little instrumental
Yeah.
break. But yeah, I mean, I think the synths are cool. I like the beat. The beat's just kind of nice, mellow, groovy.
Yeah.
It's nice to just kind of be in the background and just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it sounds pretty. It sounds pretty, but it adds nothing to the cyber anarcho atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, Machine Girl's always done that. I mean, at the show too, their like build up into the show was like this little like dreamy interlude synth deal that seemed like looped over, and then the kind of built up into the set.
You all die down here or whatever. It was like a little cut from Resident Evil, the first movie. Zach, have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
What the fuck, guys?
We
I wasn't allowed to watch Resident Evil, Jack.
Yeah, well, David and I grew up in very strict households.
Well, in the fucking movie, it's like I don't want to explain it, but there's this little fucking animated robot girl voice thing.
Hey, not everyone lives in a libtard family.
and in the movie, she says that like, oh, you're all gonna die down here or something.
No way, really?
Yeah. And then he put that, and that was really cool. But that has nothing to do with this song. I don't know why we keep.
You brought it up.
You're bringing this.
You're like, yeah.
I did not bring this up. How did we get into this?
You're destroying this podcast. You're tearing this podcast apart.
How did we get into this?
This house is not a home anymore.
I fucking hate you guys.
Look, can I also just comment that this what is this called? The spiral vinyl that I'm looking at right here. You can see some titty on it.
You can see some titty.
Wait, let me see. What is this?
Don't show Greg.
No, let me see the album. Who is this by?
Puss Mary. I did a review.
Oh, is that industrial ambient shit?
Yeah, like I was playing the last song on here like a few podcasts ago, and you said that it sounded like the Batman soundtrack. Remember that?
And then we played the fucking Joker scene.
But yeah, actually,
Oh my god!
I just reviewed that album for Halloween because it's fucking terrifying.
You can't. I wonder if that's.
Oh, got a little nipple right there.
Ick.
Too bad I'm gay.
Hey, you know what? Thank God you said that because you just justified our use of the H words. You made it okay.
Just kidding. I'm not gay.
Well, you have to clarify
Thanks
that.
for clearing that up, buddy.
Yeah, you have to say that for all the hot ladies listening to this podcast.
By the way,
Hey,
ladies,
everybody.
All right,
gay.
cut that out.
Greg's not gay. Hot girls listening to it.
I am indeed not gay.
Speaking of gay,
I think if anybody heard us talking, they know that we're not gay.
I feel like anybody who was actually gay wouldn't be so liberal with the word homo.
Yeah, it's so true.
Okay, if you're gonna bleep that though, you can't bleep when we just said gay because we didn't use it in an offensive way.
That's true. Yeah, I was using it in a very offensive way. Almost in an exclusively offensive way.
okay.
All right. So the next track that we're talking about on the album, the Machine Girl album, the next one.
Quit doing that stupid shit with your hands.
Hey, you guys can't see me move my hands, but it's pissing Greg off, and I like it. Anyways, yeah, the next track is called Fuck Puppet. And the first thing I want to say about it is it's crazy how they nailed it, but that like little intro is like the exact same sound my dad makes when he wakes up in the morning, which is fucking nuts. I was listening to the album and I thought my dad was like standing behind me. I really like the track. This is real hard hitting, aggressive cut. It's definitely one of the more noisier songs on the album.
Yeah, definitely.
And I love the blast beaty drums. I mean, you catch those a lot on this project, obviously. But yeah, I think it's just a real nice, aggressive, in-your-face banger.
I think that this song is very reminiscent of like Because I'm Young, Arrogant, and Hate Everything You Stand For. I think this song sounds like it could be ripped off right out of like it could be on that album.
Yeah,
I could see it.
It's got that very abrasive noise, but it's also got that strong electronic sense.
That
to
synth
it.
breakdown is very Because I'm Young and Arrogant.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like I like the nasty riff, and it's like pumped up with the vocal performance. Like I think it's very mosh friendly. Like I could see people going crazy to this.
This is definitely a fucking mosh song.
What is? Oh my god!
What?
Turn off your damn notifications. Why do you have your notifications on?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I also want to say.
I'm gonna cry.
I also want to say that I don't know why I just thought of this, but I think that this album sounds like if you mixed punk with like Final Fantasy soundtrack, like the weird little breaks and like the songs.
Breaks?
Yeah, like they kind of just sound like they're from a fucking Final Fantasy game.
I've never played Final Fantasy, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I haven't either, but no, I'm kidding. I've only played 4 because that's the
You've
best
played
one.
4 different Final Fantasies?
I played.
You don't have to lie.
No, I played Final
say.
Fantasy 4, and then I played Final Fantasy 14, which is the MMO one. But that game sucks. I hated that. But Final Fantasy 4 was sick.
You so lied about not being gay. No disrespect to Final Fantasy.
I listened to like all the Final Fantasy soundtracks, even though I haven't played them.
I have never been a fan of like video game soundtracks. I will listen to the Minecraft soundtrack because it's
oh my god,
it's relaxing, dude. It's so relaxing. Like you can't deny that.
Yeah, the only
it's like too relaxing.
That's a sleepy time album.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
like too relaxing.
Dude, when I like first got into like Spotify when I was in high school, I listened to like C418 like because I didn't know what Minecraft was. I just thought it was like cool music.
Hey, have you ever heard this cool producer called Minecraft?
Like, well, it wasn't. They're not called Minecraft. But like, I remember like it would come up in the recommended for like electronic, and I was like, oh, like this is like a cool album. It's like cool little like beats or not beats, but like little synth songs. And then I found out later that it's for fucking Minecraft.
The only video game you guys already know. The only video game soundtrack I really fuck with is Jet Set Radio Future.
That's a good soundtrack, though.
I almost listen to video game soundtracks more than I listen to actual artists.
For real? Well, I guess
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with video games like that. Like I haven't played that many video games in my lifetime.
Yeah, I've
just
played
like
video
a
games my
game
whole
guy,
life.
really. Like,
The top ones that I listen to are like Yoshi's Island, the Zelda Ocarina of Time soundtrack, Silent Hill, and there's another one that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Splatoon.
Dude, Splatoon
Splatoon actually has some
good
bangers.
soundtrack.
He was showing me some stuff from that. No, I was gonna say, is it like a nostalgia thing for you, kind of? You think like hearing something like Yoshi's Island, does it just
like Yoshi's Island and like Yoshi's Island does, but like
I mean, some
Ocarina-
of them are actually objectively good. Like,
Yeah.
you've shown me some stuff.
but
I'm
like,
okay, this is
but
good.
like Zelda I never played as a kid. Silent Hill I never played as a kid.
You're maybe you just enjoy them more.
I
than
just
the
think they
average
sound
person.
really cool. Yeah.
Right on. I was just curious.
Fuck Your Guns. Another one of the more punk influenced songs. Definitely.
Yeah, super punk.
100%.
I love the chanting in the beginning, the vocals getting harsher and harsher until the verse starts. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like that's like a lot on this album is like escalation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the groove is really sick, and it's good fist pumping action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This sounds like it could be on like a what are those like motocross, like those old racing
Suzuki
games?
TT Super Bikes, baby. PS2, motherfucker. That's what it's on.
Yeah.
That's what it's on.
This sounds like it could be on one of those like old fucking PS2 games. They're like ATV versus
Oh my god, like off-road ATV 7 or some crazy shit like that.
yeah.
You're like off-roading in Japan.
fucking mudding and listening to this song.
I'm playing the Oriental map.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I do really like this song. This is another one of my favorites.
No, I really do enjoy this song too, actually. Like you said, the punk drums,
Yeah.
this is definitely a moment on the track listing where the live drumming shines
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah.
It's good all around, but this one especially.
Yeah.
They're brought out super well, and it's just like it reminds me of like just like real fast like 80s punk music, you know.
Yeah.
And I really like the track for that. The synth leads too are super catchy in this song,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and that adds to why I love it.
Yeah, I think this is a very good balance.
Do you think it's a good balance?
Yeah, I think
I'm harassing you too much. I'm sorry.
I think it's a good balance between like the electronic and like punk.
Yeah.
It walks the line very well.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just think this song is very well executed.
Sure.
It sounds very clean, but at the same time, it's like really noisy, but not too hardcore noisy like some of the other songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't want to say they're like clean vocals, but like the higher registered vocals, like again, it reminds me of MSI.
They pop out more.
Yeah.
For that reason too, it's like he's a little more audible on this song,
Yeah,
especially like during the chorus, which is nice.
next song, Odd Future OF.
Quit taking my shit, man.
You were gonna. What is it? OF.
It's NWOFKA Skullboy.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
just
you were
call
gonna,
this
like,
one
I thought you were
Skullboy.
gonna intro an Odd Future song. I was like,
Oh no! I was just gonna make a little joke about how I can't remember the fucking Odd Future acronym.
OFWGKTA.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, but I'm fucking like dyslexic. So
OFWG.
OFWG.
Yeah.
Take T.
Yeah, you know it's 7 letters
Rest in
long.
peace, Odd Future.
I shot him.
Anyways, I know I said that the other song was my favorite, but actually,
He's a liar.
I'm a fucking dirty little
Ick.
Jew.
I'm a dirty little cheater.
This is my favorite song. I always sometimes when I'm feeling like a cuck, I'll put on this album and then I'll skip to a song called Clive Barker and then I'll skip to this song.
Don't worry.
Those two are my favorite songs. But this one is particularly like my top pick from this album. I fucking love the that like broken synth sound. It's like it gets really warped and shit.
Yeah.
And then the break where it just gets like super like fucking like bassy and just
That
wobbly.
acid bass sits in there nicely.
Definitely.
and zappy and shit. And I just
It's definitely a super weird electronic.
and that
cut.
fucking vocal chop of that like this shit's so cool. I love this song. Machine Girls, they're fucking geniuses.
Ready for the next song?
The hell, you guys didn't even say anything.
Yeah, we didn't say anything about it. I mean, you kind of went off. I mean, we could leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about it.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I wrote down here I kind of consider it filler, but
Really, you don't like this song or what?
I don't know. I just
Oh my god, dude.
it's like it doesn't have the same vibe as the most of the
This is the Wolf Girl cut.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah, actually, I wrote that down too. This track brings me back to Wolf Girl, but yeah definitely.
And I don't consider myself too much of like a diehard like Wolf Girl fan, but like this song is just like super sick. I fucking love this song.
Cave, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's like maybe a more forgettable moment for me in the track listing, but I think it's a cool track. Like
I can't forget about the song. Like that synth, like that melody.
If I'm
that
being
gets stuck in my
honest,
head like all day.
I love Machine Girls stuff. I'm just naturally a huge fan of aggressive, in your face music. So naturally,
how are you into that, but you don't like metal?
I don't know, dude. Metal just like it's too much. I don't know. I like a very specific type of like aggression.
Aggressive.
Greg and I still have to haze you.
You're gonna burn me at the stake right now, huh, guys. I think the reason I never got into metal is because I just wasn't allowed to listen to it. I firmly believe that if I was allowed to as a kid, I probably would be a metal fan.
He gets bad like flashbacks.
But that was the one genre that like my mom was like, that's
Damn.
the one thing I don't want you listening to. She was like, well, not just metal, it was like anything that was like glorifying Satan. Then it was like, don't listen to that, but anything else, whatever.
Like obviously there is metal that glorifies Satan, but
I've learned now like not
but
all of it does.
But yeah, and then there's also other. It's not just metal. There's also other. Like Ghost. Ghost isn't like metal.
Yeah.
But they're like they're probably like the most satanic band. Like everyone considers them.
Yes. Yeah. Early like. Ghost aren't really on their satanic shtick anymore like they were at their first 2 albums. I think that's because they found so much success. You know, they fucking won a Grammy for God's sake. But yeah, Ghosts have kind of toned down their satanic edge. Like, they're a cult for sure, you know? But I, like, especially the first album, it was just...
Did you tell Zach about that story of your fucking brother?
Yeah, you guys told me that at Walmart.
Yeah.
Ghost is turning
You were
there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about Ghost.
Damn it.
I think it's fun. I think it's cool. Like, it's not... I like that it's freeform.
Yeah, definitely.
Fun.
Yeah, I don't care that much, but
All right.
but yeah,
You want to constrict
this
us with your
is a good
rules?
song. This is a good song. This is
I
my
mean,
favorite song.
the worst song on the Machine Girls on this album is not a bad song, but
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. The next track is called Full Metal Dipshit. This is a great song.
If you say welcome to the podcast one more time, you're banned.
Dude, I've been saying this is a great song every time I intro one, and I don't catch myself. No, I've done it at least a couple of times. Fuck. Okay, yeah, it's called Full Metal Dipshit. I like the song. It's just like it's like dance music on crack. Like,
yeah,
the drums are just super fast, like house beat type material, and the bass keeps up with it so quickly as well. It's just like everything. It's like you're actually like watching a YouTube song at like 2 times speed, you know. But I think it's a fine cut. I mean, it's not a song called Clive Barker.
I want to say this is another one of the better songs. I think this is a more memorable song too.
Yeah.
I really like the synth and the fucking weird squeal. It sounds really cool.
I almost like the dreamy synth at the end more so.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's my favorite
fast
part of
beat.
it.
That's my
itself.
least favorite part. But
I don't know
okay,
why do you have
myself.
to hate everything pretty in this world, man?
Because the world is ugly.
Spoken like a true edgelord.
Yeah, why don't you go shitpost some memes, jackass? Yeah, I mean that's the extent of what I got to say about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just.
I kind of like
it's cool song. Keep it up.
I take both your guys' opinions, like basically both your guys' opinions. Both of your guys' opinions combined are like mine. Like I way prefer the like after it cuts off and it gets to that dreamy shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the only gripe I really have with the song is throughout. I don't know what it's called. There's like this little. It's in the percussion. It's just like I don't know. It's like this clanky sound that was like literally
just like some fucking chop hit of some.
That was like my only gripe with it. But I'd say it's mid tier. Like it's not. Like obviously their songs are way better, but
I don't know. Fuck you guys.
Obviously the album's gonna have standouts.
Yeah,
all albums do.
Yeah.
So I mean.
It's a good song, Greg. I'm not.
Greg takes everything so personally. It's like, oh, you don't like the song? We're not friends anymore. How dare you not like the only 2 songs I like on the album?
I also think that this is when the album starts to like you can feel it closing a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the energy is definitely riding lower than it did earlier on.
Yeah.
That's actually like perfect because like that's exactly what the album is doing. It's like winding down because the next song I think is arguably more dreamy than this one.
Well, it is like the end. It's like like 2 more songs, isn't there?
Yeah, 2 more. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, up next we got Where Were You? This is I think the dreamiest song on the album.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you guys agree? I honestly see sound.
Yeah, it's like all drony and
I don't think drony is dreamy. I think dreamy is like you have to have like some blissful, like beautiful synths. You know.
Well,
okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you know more about dreamy shit than I do, probably. So
okay,
no,
it
it can be It can be subjective like that.
Yeah.
Just
okay, Mr. Dreamy Expert. Name 5 Beach House songs.
You really want me to rate them? Levitation, Lemon Glow,
Depression Cherry.
That's the album.
Isn't there a song called that too on the album?
Called Depression Cherry? No.
Oh. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
I might be able to list most songs on that album, to be honest.
But where I was going with that, yeah, I think this is the dreamiest song. I almost see like a vaporwave influence.
Oh,
specifically HKE, Hong Kong Express.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a pretty soundscape. It's kind of a breather from the upbeat sounds the album had to offer.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we were just talking about, like the album's winding down.
Yeah, the synths get super washed out as the song progresses. It all just kind of blends together and like just this meld, and then you get these nice little like synth hits towards the end of it. But it's a pretty song.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. It's just
There's only so much you can say.
Yeah,
about it, you know.
it didn't have much substance. Like, well, it had substance. It's just not that like,
Well, it's like,
sticks out to us. You
Who's
know?
supposed to like go on about a
Drone.
dreamy synth drone?
Yeah, that's like
song.
and like with like my YouTube channel, like I don't know how to like review a ambient album. You know, like I don't know.
I like this part where it does the synth for 30 seconds.
for 11 minutes.
Yeah.
All right,
But someone's got to do it. There aren't a lot of people doing that. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I want to eventually. I just don't think I'm that good of a reviewer yet. But
The next track is called "A Decent Man."
Do y'all ever just chew on your mustache?
Yes, I do it all the
I
time.
can't grow a mustache.
The next track is called "Chew Your Mustache." No, it's called.
That would be a really good name for a song.
It's called "A Decent Man." Right off the bat, I just want to throw out there, like, regardless of the artist, I'm not a huge fan of like super long cuts on an album.
Yeah.
So like the fact that it's like 10 and some change, right? I think it's like 10 minutes something.
Yeah.
It's like cool, great. I mean, it's not personally my thing. It's like I don't, when I'm listening to the album just straight, if I'm on like a long drive or just hanging out, whatever, not a big deal. But definitely something I would maybe just pass over if I'm just like auxing it up in the car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's good though. I mean, it's super high energy right away. It almost feels like kind of what Death Grips did with Disappointed. They wound the album down, and then the last cut was super hard again. It's like we saw the whole album wind down, and then the last song we're just getting this super aggressive intro right away. And it kind of tones down a little bit, but it still keeps relatively high energy throughout until the end. And it's just like a lot of crazy, aggressive, kind of choppy synths. The bass is like kind of squarish, boxy sounding, and that really develops a lot more in the middle. And yeah, I mean, the drums keep up to speed the whole way through. It's cool. I like it. But just not a huge fan of super long cuts like that.
Yeah, I really don't like super long songs either. And I don't really have anything to say about this song. It's kind of just a little boring to me. There's a lot of random shit that goes on, but none of it's really appealing to me.
Like what you go ahead.
That was pretty much it.
Like kind of going off what you said, like compared to like the other songs, like they're all like short or not short, but at least a decent size, and it makes up for it because it's so chaotic and just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like out of left field. This is just it's crazy, but like not the same kind of crazy that we've been listening to.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, okay, Machine Girl, weird flex, but okay.
Oh, what if I make like a Death Grips like a Death Grips one, like
Death Grips gang.
Yeah.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
I mean, a lot of metal albums do that though, where like the last song is like
There's be some really fucking drawn out shit.
Yeah.
I feel like the album could have been like more cohesive if it just would have ended a track earlier. Like the album winds down to that like
if you just took this song off.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like this album would be a lot better if the song didn't exist.
No, like, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, the song fucking sucks. But
I'm not saying it sucks either.
Just as like, if you want to like put the album in a way where it's like front to back, it's like you want to wind down that energy and stuff. You could have ended on that last track and just like closed it out nicely.
Yeah, I think this like it's a very the whole album is very like it's got a lo-fi sound to it, but it's also very like well produced, I think.
Oh, definitely.
But this song is just a little boring.
Yeah, no, but this is definitely the best sounding Machine Girl that we've gotten yet.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited to see what's next for them.
Yeah, and I think that the whole album is still very like interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's the nice thing about just experimental albums in general is like they don't age like normal music does.
Yeah.
You know, this album will be good for a long time.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, I mean it's
a shame. Like the song's so long, but there's so little we can say about it.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like I don't know. It just it was kind
The
of
hell, Machine Girl, how you gonna do us like that?
It's kind of a forgettable song, and to me, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I could take or leave it with the song, you know. It's cool, it's ambitious, it's new, it's, you know, all these things, but it doesn't fit in with this whole, like I described earlier, cyber anarcho, like, atmosphere.
I think that the beat, like, fits, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
I think the whole album is very cohesive. Like,
Oh, definitely,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I was just coming from, like, I don't know, just, like, tightening the album up, like... Yo, if I'm running the label, I'm sorry, I'm cutting the track, boys. No, it's all love though. It's all love. But yeah, I mean that's the last song.
yeah, I think this album is very, very good though overall.
Yeah,
Like even the songs that were a little boring to me, or like the songs I didn't like that much, I think they're still very good songs.
no, I still listen to this album front to back.
Yeah, I listen to this.
Like,
I listen to this almost every day before I go to work. I listen to this.
Yeah,
look,
me too. I
I'm
usually
planning
listen to
on
during work.
Machine Girl hearing this, so it's no hate, it's no disrespect. I love your guys' material. Keep it up. I'm so excited to hear what you guys are going to be doing in the future.
Yeah.
And if you don't tour Minnesota for another year, I will fucking find you. And believe me, even I don't want to do that.
I really appreciate the direction they went in with this.
Yeah, like we were talking about in the beginning, this doesn't sound like any other Machine Girl album.
Yeah.
Well, and they definitely, if you look at their discography, they've always been switching.
Yep,
it up,
that's
you know,
true.
in
Yeah,
some
they
type
change.
of
He
way.
changes it up a lot. Yeah.
Which makes me excited for the next album too, you know, because it's
Definitely.
like, to know that they're not the type
I was-
of artist to pigeonhole themselves is really great, you know.
I was surprised at how long they've been making weird shit like this. Like,
Yeah.
what it was with one of you where we found like a really old Machine Girl video. Wasn't it was from like 2012 or something? And it was still like that weird. It sounded like just the normal shit they make today.
On Bandcamp, with I bought Wolf Girl digitally on there, and with buying it digitally, there's like digital exclusive tracks,
Yeah.
and some of them, like at the end, it said like 2011 demo or 2013 demo or something like that.
Wow.
So these guys have been grinding for a long time.
Yeah, I really wish I would have found this like Machine Girl
Definitely.
earlier.
That's crazy. That's like they were doing this shit when we were all in high school.
Yeah.
That makes me wonder how old they are.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they can't be much older than us.
Yeah, I don't know. Curious now, I guess, but Machine Girl, if you're listening, please just comment your age.
ASL.
Machine Girl.
We know it's not going to be Minnesota, bitch. No,
if they do listen to this, that would be super sick.
I know, right?
yeah.
And
No,
like,
I'll tag them on Twitter.
It'd be really cool.
We'll see if they've seen it.
It'd be really cool to like, if we could get them on the podcast too, maybe do a little
Interview?
Like, not even an interview or anything.
just-
if they don't even want to do that, like if it's just bullshit and talk about
Definitely.
stuff.
I'd be down.
I don't know if they would be so gung-ho about like listening to a 2-hour review.
yeah. There's no way they listen to the whole thing.
But maybe they'd listen to a little bit.
Yeah. They just skip to the part where we talk shit about them.
No, what will happen is they'll skip to the part where we're saying homo. that's what will happen. But no, yeah, I mean, just like closing thoughts, I think this is the best Machine Girl I've personally heard so far. I love the album, and I can't wait to see what happens next. And
Yeah.
that's all I got to say.
I think this is probably one. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite album of the year, but it's like top 3 for sure. I think.
Yeah, top 3.
The
for me,
only other
too.
one I can think of off the top of my head is Small Car Big Wheels by Enjoy. That's a fucking good ass album.
Maybe like for a podcast, we can like do our like some
Top
like
at like the end of the year.
yeah.
Round up some albums. I'd be down.
I mean, I also don't follow any artists like super hard, so I don't keep up with a lot of like album releases.
Oh, I'm
I
an album
do.
release.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I know when shit's
I
dropping.
fucking live on Bandcamp.
We had new Comethazine, we had new Vince
Okay, you guys didn't even know this
Staples.
album came out. I told you guys about this album.
I told you about it.
I miss.
No.
I follow him on Twitter, and I miss the fucking tweet because the way Twitter curates that shit, it's whatever you're interacting with the most. And because Machine Girl was tweeting
Nice, you're
about
not interacting with Machine Girl, huh?
Machine Girl was tweeting about their tour and shit, and it's like I saw they weren't coming to Minnesota, so I'm not favoriting their tweets. And then I just I missed the fucking album release tweet.
you just lost a favorite from Minnesota.
Greg, didn't I like Machine Girl on Facebook? They put like a picture or something like day out, album out tomorrow or album out in 3 days or something. I tagged you in it.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah.
I didn't actually know. I thought you tagged me in because like so you tagged me and I saw the notification, and then when I clicked on it, it like fucked up and it brought me to their tour dates.
Oh,
So I thought you tagged me in like a tour date change or something. 'Cause I was like, oh, are they coming to Minnesota now? Like I looked through all the tour dates like multiple times. So I was like, what the fuck are you tagging me in this for? So I didn't actually know that's what you tagged me in. And then I saw that came out and I was like, oh shit.
I'm going to use the bathroom. I thought we were gonna end the fucking podcast, but apparently not.
we just ended it right now, buddy.
We have like whatever. Go pee quick. Yeah.
We can just cut it.
I've been waiting for a long goddamn time.
Well, you could have said something.
You peed before
Yeah.
we started.
I know.
Jesus. That vitamin water goes right through them. I gotta stretch my legs.
Yeah, that's it. There's a seat right there.
We gotta hurry up and go smoke. Smoke.
Smoke.
I also feel like Machine Girl, if they did listen to this, they would appreciate our humor.
Yeah, definitely.
We just become best friends with them.
That'd be sick.
That would be so fucking cool.
No, I had to go, and then Greg's like, oh, well, this is probably my top 3 of the year, and I was like, God, he's going off now. I was like, I gotta fucking go.
But
Yeah, I'll have to do some cuts towards the end here, but I mean,
yeah. But
closing, quick closing thoughts.
Yeah,
Good
I mean,
album.
yeah, this is a really good album though. It's like
I was definitely surprised. I wasn't expecting Machine Girl to bring this heat, you know?
Yeah, not in the way they did.
Yeah.
This is super aggressive.
because like listening to
You're cut for time. Fuck you.
listening
We've been
to
going for over 2 fucking hours.
listening to because I'm young and arrogant, like that album had some really cool songs on it, but like since that was like the last album release, it's like I didn't know where they were gonna go, and I didn't have like the super high bar, but like it was, this is a really good album.
No, yeah, it blew me out of the water. I was
Yeah, me too.
because like you said, I didn't expect them to come with this kind of aggression. This is something I'd expect more from a Dead Grips than a Machine Girl. So yeah, but I mean, I love it. This is going to be on repeat for the rest of the year and into next year for sure.
Yeah.
It's a highlight for sure.
Yeah, I think if we do an album roundup, this will definitely be pretty high on my list.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, did I ever tell you guys that I bought a cassette of this album?
I think you did say
Really?
that.
Where?
Yeah, off Bandcamp.
That's sick.
Is it sold out?
It might be by now. I bought it like a few days after the album was up there, but
Damn, I need to get that.
but it wasn't on the Machine Girl Bandcamp. It was on this new label they're on. I'll try to find it.
All right.
And I'll send you a link. But yeah, I'm excited to get that in the mail.
Yeah. Right on.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I don't think we got anything else to say.
Yeah,
This is the WAFFL podcast. Hope you boys and girls and non-genders
that sounds so backhanded.
That doesn't sound. Yeah, no, that's not.
Non-genders.
Hey,
That's not how I
boys.
meant it.
Hey, boys, girls, non-binaries, everybody.
There we go.
Yeah,
we
I didn't
love
mean
you
to
all.
say it like I don't hate trans. people.
Greg's an ass. I'm the sweetest guy you'll ever meet. You know how to reach me. We'll catch you on the flip side.
All right, see ya.
Say bye, Zach.
Bye.